my journey. I joined IMS in my second year of undergrad. I was in Aurobindo College at that point of time. And because you get to prepare a lot when you join in the second year, and in third year, then there are more of revisions and other things. That's how the journey goes with the CAT preparation, because you have to prepare for your the quantitative assessment also, and then your GDPI rounds. You have to focus on that. And we have been very lucky enough to have joined IMS because the quantitative aspect or the written examination was taken care of, and after that a lot of happens in the GD and PI, because once you clear the examination, then you are at the same bar itself. And then what you talk in your GD, what you say in your PI, so that takes a lot of importance. And I still remember that while we were preparing for our introductions, at IMS only we were told that when you are saying your introduction, आपको ये बोलना that I am from the city of three W's: wheels, wools, and weddings. So I still remember that. Whenever I went to an interview, I always started with this, because like Angad also said, whenever you go to an interview, you have to make a conversation. When you give them such baits, so they pick on them and they start the interview with that thing only. Why I did MBA? Because I was really interested in marketing. From my 12th standard itself, when we were doing business studies, there was this chapter marketing. So I was really interested that I want to see that what marketing is actually and how to go about it. So I was really sure that I wanted to do MBA in marketing. I mean, a lot of people are not sure that what they want to do, but I had that knack कि मुझे marketing में ही MBA करना है. So I prepared for that itself, and I got into IMT Ghaziabad marketing. I mean, the major learnings that were there. The biggest learning was there that they put you into the real life situation. So your first year, that is really stressful. You sleep, you work on just 3 to 4 hour schedule. So you sleep for just 3 to 4 hours in your first year, because you have a lot of activities going on in the campus. You have your case studies, you have your committee work, then you have your classes from 9 to 5 in the first year, and then all rest of the things follow. A real life situation, as in when you go to the corporate world, so it's really stressful. So, for example, if you get into consultancy, there are situations like this that you have to wake up at 6 and you end your day at either 1 or 2. So, a lot of my friends are in consultancy, so they are in that kind of situations as of now, also. They put you in the real life situations, and most importantly, people are from diverse backgrounds. So right now we are all from Punjab, and we have a kind of same caliber or the way we think. So when you get into an MBA, you get to know a lot about different backgrounds, because I was a fresher and there were people who had work experience. The dimension with which they see things and with which you see things, so that is completely different, because they have already worked, and the viewpoint they have, the way they understand the things from the professors, so that is completely different from how you perceive it. So that was one of the really interesting learnings over there, that when you meet people from diverse backgrounds. And most importantly, MBA is not about studying. So it's mainly focusing on your personality development aspect also. So I was not really good at talking, and I didn't like talking to people. I was an introvert. But when you go for an MBA, so you have to push your limits. You have to get out of your comfort zone. And I got a placement in Kotak Mahindra Bank, and I was doing a sales role. So in sales, you have to talk, you have to build a relationship with the other person, and that was totally out of my comfort zone. I did not know that how was I going to take that forward. And when you join an organization from an MBA college, you join as a management trainee. So when you are a management trainee, you get to work with different functions for 1 year. You get to know the HR aspect, the finance, the marketing, everything of that sort. And then further after 1 year, then you choose your domain, or whichever domain was given to you, you stick to that. So I was given sales role, so I had to talk to a lot of people, which was not my forte. So I did my job for 2.5 to 3 years, and I wouldn't give up that experience for anything else, because that had built up a really good confidence in me that I can talk to a lot of people and I can build a relationship. So I was handling HNIs and ultra HNIs of big corporates. So I was always talking to these kind of people, and that builds your confidence a lot. So I was one of the best management trainees for that batch, and I mean, I did not know that I had that in me. But yeah, you have to push your limits, and then you just see the results. And now if I talk about that, I after my job for 3 years, so I then shifted to entrepreneurship. So it's been now 1 year that I've been working full time on Jaggerkin, which is my startup. And I mean, before jumping in into full time, I come from a job background. So I mean, all my family members, so they are working professionals. We don't have a business background. So I was the first generation entrepreneur, and I did not have any understanding of the businesses. So what helped me during this transition was the networking that I had there in MBA. So for example, a lot of my friends are into valuations. So right now we are gonna raise our first round, or the seed round. So I did not know anything about it. So a lot of my friends, so they are working in the valuation field, so they taught me that this is how you value a company, or the nitty gritties of everything that a startup should have. So that has really helped me. And if I talk about my mentors for my entrepreneurship journey, so the founding member of Epigamia, he's my mentor. So that also came through my network of MBA individuals only. So that is the beauty of doing an MBA. You do not go there for just cramming the stuff, marketing pad liya, accounting pad liya, or whatever the thing is. You go for networking opportunities, you go for the personality development, because as Danish also mentioned, that it doesn't guarantee you success, but it at least gives you a path that you can be successful by going on that path. So that was my MBA journey and my job and entrepreneurship. So I mean, if you are currently aspiring for CAT, or you want to give it a shot, so give it wholeheartedly, because या तो आ गया पार. You do not have to give it half-heartedly कि ये अभी कर लेते हैं, देखते हैं कि कुछ होता है या नहीं. So go all in and try to crack it, and it's going to be very competitive, because when we are in BCom and BBA, we haven't seen any competitions as of now, as compared to the engineering graduates जो AIEEE भी करते हैं. So everything on those competitions at a national level, we haven't seen that. So when you get into an MBA, to and the CAT preparation also, so then you see that there's a lot of competition, you get to learn a lot. So that's the whole crux of my MBA journey and my entrepreneurship and job journey.
Any questions?